Alright, so in this video training, I'm going to show you how you can find new customers who are looking for your help right now. Right now. If you don't know me, my name is Kwabena and I'm a digital marketing expert. I've been doing digital marketing for the past 13 years of my life. And today I want you to stick with me for just 2-3 minutes and I'll show you how to find people who need your help. If you're a business owner, if you're someone who's selling something, digital product, physical product, anything at all, I'm going to show you how you find people who need your help, who need your product, who need your service right now. Okay. Now, the thing is, maybe you have a great company, you have a great product, you are very good with something, you've started your own agency, you've started your own business, and you're selling. And you are actually maybe the best in your industry, your services are good, your products are good. And then we come back to that same question that a lot of people have been asking. How do you find clients? How do you find customers who need what you're selling? Now, this is something that almost every business owner struggles with, or this is something that every business tries to solve or provide an answer to every day. And customer acquisition is one of the biggest hurdle in most companies. And one of the reasons why I started my agency, Paragon Digital Marketing, is that I want to focus on solving this problem for businesses. My focus is not to help you get a nice website or a nice logo or some colors, branding, and things like that. But my focus is to help you get the right customer at the right time when you need them to buy from you. Now, if you stick with me, I'm going to help you identify where your prospective customers are looking for you from, where they are looking for your products, and utilize certain digital marketing tools that I've been using for so many years now, and how you can actually get them or persuade them to buy your service, buy your product, call you, or have a short meeting with you. Okay. Now, the first thing we have to do is we have to profile our audience. We need to know who we are trying to target. Now, before you're able to target prospects who need your help right now, it is very, very important for you to understand two different groups of people. We have the passive searchers and we have the active searchers. There are so many people right now who are searching for your product, but these people, we can categorize them into two: passive and active. Now, it's very, very simple again, right? Because passive prospects are people who have a passive interest in your business. I'll be explaining more very soon. And the active searchers are people on the internet right now who are leveraging tools like Google, Facebook, and are searching for the exact thing that you are selling. These people are active. And these guys, the moment they find you, they're going to buy, they're going to go into their pocket and buy something. Now, let's look at a scenario here. Imagine I left Kumasi and I come to Accra, and I open my Facebook and I'm going through Facebook. Maybe I'm reading Ghana Where, my journal online, and suddenly I see your ad. You are into dental practice in Accra. And the moment I see your ad, I remember that, I have to see the dentist, right? There I can pick your number and call you, ask for where you were, and I'll come there. Now, I become a passive prospect who can easily become a customer. Now, the reason here is that I wasn't actually searching for this particular service. Though I needed it, I wasn't searching for it. You had to disrupt me. You had to disturb whatever I was doing online. Maybe I was reading news, I was watching a YouTube video, maybe I was on Facebook, and I saw your ad. Then that reminded me that, hey, I need this service, I have to go for it. So I wasn't really in the mood of doing something. And that is how normally TV ad is. When you're on TV, when you're on radio, boom, an ad just pops up. These are passive prospects. The moment they hear about you, they remember that, hey, this is something that we need. This is a service that we need. Your ad, your something, your logo, your how do you call it? Your ad or your jingle will remind them, and then they would love to call you or work with you. But right now, if as I'm talking to you, I leave here and I go out, and as I'm trying to do something, I fall down and I break my teeth right now, what will happen is that the next thing I want to do is to pick my phone and look for where I can find a dentist around my neighborhood. So I'll go and search for a dentist and sort of go to the dentist and tell the dentist I've just injured myself and I need help. So here, this scenario here is very different from the first one, because the first one, they didn't actively search for the dentist. They just happened to remember that they might need a dentist, so they picked they pick his number and they call him. But on the other hand, I have caused a problem, right? I've injured myself right now, and I need a dentist to help me solve this particular issue that I'm in. So I become very active searching for a dentist. If I call the first number and they don't pick, I'm going to call the next number, and I'm going to keep calling until somebody responds and say that, hey, we can help you, come to our clinic or something like that. But for the purpose of this training, I want us to focus on the active searchers. These are the people who woke up this morning needing your service or product and are looking for someone like you right now in places like Google search, Facebook, YouTube. They are looking for people like you. They're looking for service or companies like you to help them solve their problem. Now, the best way to find or understand these people, as we are still under profiling our audience, is to understand how they search for your service. Now, if they're using a tool like Google and you have a service, how are they going to search for you? They will go to Google and type in something, right? Somebody wants to learn how to cook bacon in the oven. They'll just go and type how to cook bacon. If somebody's looking for a cake baker, they'll go and type cake bakers or pastries in Accra or something like that, and you'll pop up. So you have to understand how people are searching for us. So this is where you reverse engineer the entire process of your marketing plan and everything, and then you go into their minds to understand that if they are searching for your product, how are they going to search for it? What keywords are they going to search for it, right? And what would they actually type into the search box so that your company will pop up or your phone number will pop up, right? And these days, Google has something they call People Also Ask, and they can also experiment by typing phrases into the search engine, and some of these things will pop up, right? So these people are actually searching for you, and they're very active. So you need to understand exactly what they are using to search for you. Now, for example, if I need a car right now and I type in car dealers in Accra, the businesses that pop up, as you can see, a car dealer in Accra gets 720 searches per month. The businesses that pop up are the ones I'm going to call. And as you can see, Rata Motors popped up, their phone number is out, easily pick it and call them. For you to understand what kind of keywords your targets are, your customers, your prospective customers are searching for in regards to your business, you need to understand what problem does your business solve. Most of us just started our business and we haven't really dialed in on the problem that we are solving. You need to understand that in the first place. Then also you have to look at what are some of the situations that drive people to purchase my product. What will trigger people to sort of look for my product or service before they decide to purchase it. For me, I help businesses get clients, get customers using online marketing. So if somebody is thinking of getting more clients or getting more customers into his business and he wants to leverage online marketing, that will be someone who will be in a situation that will fit my prospective customer. Now, you try and put yourself in that issue. If you were in their situation, what kind of keywords will you search for in Google? How will you type it, right? What kind of questions will you ask Google so that you find the right solution? So because you are an expert in your field right now, there are some things you might not be aware of, but try and be like your customer. They are not experts in your field. What do you think will be the keywords or the words they will use to find your business? One last thing you have to look at is your location. If people are looking for a business related to yours, a solution related to what you have, would they add your location to their search? You have to understand that as well. And if they will add location to your search, you need to know that particular keyword that they will add in the location. Now that we've profiled our audience, we need to also understand or assess the digital presence of our business. We need to go online to find out how we will pop up when people input these keywords that we've just reviewed. If they input any of these keywords that they are looking for, any of these solutions or phrases that they are looking for to help them solve their problem, how do we pop up? Do we even pop up at all? Now, what I want you to do right now is go to Google, type in one of your keyword phrases. Does your website appear in the result when you type it in? Now, on which page do you appear? Do you appear on top, number 2, number 3, number 4? Do you appear on the home page at all? If you were an active searcher, imagine you were your customer, right? Who would you choose to do business with when you search for maybe car dealers in Accra and you're a car dealer and you don't pop up or you pop up and you see the list there? Which of them will you choose to do business with? Now repeat this for 5 to 10 of the keywords that you came up with and you realize that It will give you an idea whether you are popping up, whether businesses are calling you, whether customers are calling, or whether customers will call you, and you know which keywords you're doing very well with on Google. All right. Now, please know that the results that appear in Google depends on the location of the person, right? So maybe when somebody searches in Accra, you might appear number one. Somebody searches in Obuasi or Takoradi, you might not appear number one. Now, if you want a true picture of how you perform against all the keywords, there are specific tools that you can use for this, right? What I'm doing right now is I'm helping a lot of businesses understand this. So I normally jump on a call, on a Zoom call, 15 minutes call, and I explain this to them. I show them how their business appears and things like that. If you didn't understand anything I've said so far, you can use the link below this video to book a call with me. 15 minutes. We jump on a Zoom call. I share my screen. You give me your business services and product, and I'll show you how you're going to appear. I use different tools to show it to you, and I give you 1 or 2 tips and advice on what you can do to get better results in the search engine so that people can start calling you. Now let's look at the part 3 of this. Now that we know the keywords that people are searching for, we know the active keywords that people are searching for. Now that we also know how we appear when they search for these keywords, let's look at 2 strategies that we can use to dominate our local scene, like your competition in your local city, wherever you are. What are the strategies you can use to appear on top when people search for you? Now, there are 2 ways to do this. We have the organic strategy and we have the paid strategy. I'll be explaining all of this in a bit. Now, the organic strategy, and in this route, we use the power of search engine optimization. In case you haven't heard of search engine optimization, is a process of optimizing the search engines for you to appear on top without you paying any money. Now, what you do is you write a lot of content, find the right keywords, write content, and tell Google that when people are searching for these keywords, show them this content, right? We put the content on our website, we do on our blog, we optimize all our service pages. We do it very well to have a lot of authority and to appear on top of all other competitors. Now, for example, you can create a blog for your company, write posts that revolve around the top keywords associated with your business or with your brand. And if people search for this, you can appear on top. Now, search engine can take a longer time for you to see results, but when you get results, the results are quality, and these are people who are actively searching, and their intention of searching is to buy something from you. Now, let's look at this. If somebody searches for dentist in Accra, these are the businesses that are popping up. We have 2 results that are showing. This side is something we call the Google My Business Profile. If you've already known me for some time, by now you have my guide on Google My Business Profile on how you can optimize Google Profile for your business so that you start getting free calls, free customers with Google Profile. This is how you will pop up your business, the location, the phone number, and some other details that people can easily pick up and get you. And on the other side, there's where you can come up and your website will pop up like where we are seeing it here. Somebody looking for houses for sale in Accra, Mikasa pops up, and other sites also pops up. Now, these are 2 different organic search engines, organic SEO. And this one, the one on the left is the Google Profile, as I've already explained. And this one is the traditional organic listings. So these ones you have to work on. You need an expert to work on this for you. We do this for some of our clients, but as I said, if you are investing into this, it will be one of the best things that you invest in, but don't expect results in even 90 days. There are some categories and there are some businesses that there are no competition, so you can get results in a month or 2, but there are some businesses that it will take a longer time for you to get results. So organic SEO is the first route that you can take to optimize and find people looking for your business right now. Now, number 2 is the paid route. And the paid route is where we are using Google Ads to appear on top when people search for the keywords. This literally means that we are paying Google to say that when somebody searches for the best digital marketing consultant in Ghana, put me on top, right? And when you put me on top, show my number, tell them I can do this and things like that, and they will easily pick my number and call me. Now, typical example is if I'm looking for apartment for rent in Accra, this particular keyword gets like 2,400 searches each month. So if you are in real estate and you're given apartments, apartment for rent, this keyword gets like 2,400 searches each month, and Google will charge you somewhere around 50 cents per click when somebody clicks on your ad. they will charge you 50 cents. As you can see, GhanaPropertyDeals.com is appearing number one because they have this small thing here that shows that they are paying Google to appear number one. Mikasa is appearing number two because they've done the search engine optimization, the one I've already spoken about. So they are number two. So the paid ads always appear on top of the organic one. So though the organic one is very good and I advise every business to invest in it for the long term, the paid ads will give you quick results right now because they will appear on top of the organic results. Now, right now you might be wondering which of these methods should I actually deploy. As I've already explained, SEO is worthwhile investment because it brings your website free traffic from Google if you do it very well. It takes time to implement and maintain. We are working on one for a client right now. We started working with them in February and we've been able to increase their traffic from 800 to like 4,000 visits each month. And out of that, they're able to generate around 240 leads. And from there, they're able to convert some of the leads into customers, right? This requires some time and it's more technical. I tell you, you have to, if you want to do it yourself, you have to learn a lot. It took me more than 5 years to become a master in this. And I've been doing online marketing for over 13 years now. So you should understand when I talk about this. I've worked for businesses, companies, a lot of companies in Ghana and outside Ghana doing SEO and other related digital marketing services. Now, PPC or the paid ads, on the other hand, is a quick way to get results, right? You can activate it today and within 2 hours, you're appearing on top and you start receiving calls right now. Now, for this reason, I'll recommend that if you're looking for customers who need your service right now, maybe you need some cash to pay off salaries within the next week because the month is ending. I would advise that you tap into paid search or PPC with Google because people are searching right now for your service. And when they appear on top, they'll pick your phone number and call them and they'll call you. Now, when they call you, the next thing is for you to sell to them. That is a different topic we'll talk about another time. So moving forward, I'm going to show you how you can implement a PPC ad campaign. I'm deciding not to go on my screen because if you're already in my Facebook group, I'll be posting how to implement a PPC campaign step by step, showing my screen and doing it for you to see. But for now, I'll just walk you through the steps. Now, it's very simple. Just go to ads.google.com, ads.google.com, and create your account. It's very simple. Add your Visa card, debit card, look for your keywords, and write your text. The text could be find the best marketing agency in Ghana, buy your property from us, something simple, and set the amount you're willing to spend. If you want to pay $1 per click, you can set that, but then you have to determine what is the rate in the industry, what are other competitors also paying. Now, I'll go over each of these details for you to understand it very well. Number 4 is for us to laser target prospects with pay-per-click. This is where we are going to walk you through the basics and for you to be able to do it right after this training. Now, let me explain it a little bit. Pay-per-click operates with a bidding system. If you know how a bidding system works, it's like an auction. Someone comes and say, hey, I will pay this for this product, and another person bids higher and another person bids higher, and the price keeps going up. Right? It works with something like that. So if you are selling a service or you have a product, or let's say you are my friend who's a dentist and people are looking for dentists in Accra, and you are the first person to start advertising and start using this keyword, dentist in Accra, and maybe you are paying 1 cent, you tell Google that anytime somebody clicks on my ad, I'll give you 1 cent, right? That is fine. Google says that's fine, let's go. Tomorrow, another person in the same industry comes and says that I want to appear on these guys, I want to appear on top, right? So instead of me giving you 1 cent, I'll give you 1 cent, I'll give you 3 cents, something like that, or 2 cents. So now my ad will appear here and his ad will appear on top because he's bidding more. But there are more strategies into this. Sometimes not just because he's bidding higher, he appears on top, but also how he has written the ad and where the ad takes him to. There are so many factors in there. But then again, the most important factor is he's bidding more. If I'm bidding maybe 20 cents and you're bidding 5 cents, I will most likely always appear on top of you because I'm bidding more, and the Google platform is to help the Alphabet company make money, right? So as I said, now you might be thinking that Google actually displays the ad to the highest bidder, right? Not exactly as I've explained. There are so many factors that determines who appears on top. Now, the Google company is interested in making money from your ads, but they're also interested in providing quality service for people who are searching for our prospective customers. So therefore, Google decides which ads to display by using a formula that considers both the maximum per click and the Google assigned quality score. Now, quality score is calculated on a variety of factors depending on the quality of the ad and the relevance. So what I will say is, if I create an ad and it's not really relevant to the people I'm targeting and I'm bidding more, somebody might be bidding less, but his ad will be super relevant and his ad will perform better than mine, right? Will be placed better than mine. But the good thing is that when you're creating your ad, there will be some checklist on the Google Ads platform that will be telling you, okay, add this, your ad is doing better, add more keywords, add more description, do this, do that. So you know whether your targets, your keywords, your phrases, your headlines, your descriptions are being done well. They have to be relevant, and Google will tell you the percentage of the relevancy that you've been able to achieve and the quality of the ad that you're creating before you publish the ad. So if somebody does a better ad than you, the person might be paying less and you'll be paying more, but he will still be appearing on. So in summary, to succeed with pay-per-click ads and find customers who are looking for you right now, first of all, you need to identify the most important and relevant keywords for your business. Most of us don't know this. And I keep saying that I've been working with local business owners for some time now, and some of them, if you ask them, what problem are you solving? They just go about listing their services and their products. But what is that problem? What is that product and service solving for your customer? They don't know, right? So you need to identify the problem. When you know the problem, you will know the kind of keywords that or phrases that your customers will go into Google and search for. And then you need to strategize and set your keyword cost per bid, right? I normally bid around 0.12 because I know the industry rate is around 20 cents. I start by bidding low, and when I see how the ad is performing, I increase it. And most of the time in Ghana, a lot of people are not taking advantage of this, so the ad cost is very, very low. A click can cost you like 10 cents, and if that click turns into a customer, you can charge like, let's say $100. You spend 10 cents and you get $100. Isn't that a lot? What if you're able to get maybe 5 customers each day, right? So that's the second one. Strategize and set your cost per click very well so that you can bid and create quality content for your ad. Quality content, because if you understand who you're talking to, if you understand how that relates to their problem, then your content or your ad will be quality. There are so many people that I've seen running ads on Google. They just write something in there. So you see that they'll be spending a lot. I'll be spending around 12 cents and they'll be spending like 50 cents per click. And it doesn't really tally. There are some industries that a click will cost like $10, like $50. And it makes a lot of sense, like real estate. You spend a click, you spend like $50 or $20 on a click, and somebody buys a house for 100,000 Ghana cedis. That is actually nothing. The return on investment will be so huge. Let's go through some steps on some basic aspects of writing PPC. A good ad is the central ingredient to any successful campaign. That I must say is not how much you're bidding. A good ad is the success metric for that. Each line of the ad has a limited character count, and successful ads tend to contain at least one relevant keyword. The keyword, I basically would say, let it be about the pain points, right? So if I don't really build website unless it's part of what I'm doing for you. But if, let's say, a company or someone is looking for a company to build website, and I create an ad and says that let's build your company website or put your business online, you will put your business online by building a website for you. And they go to Google and search for companies to build my website or something like that. You see that we have some of the keywords in the ad already, so it will pop up, right? And in the ad, we should let them know the unique value that we have that makes us stand out from our competition. And also, if you're running some promotions, this will be a good time. Like get 60% off, get 20% off if you come to us for us to run your campaigns for you. If you come for us to build your online marketing strategy for you, right? And then we add a compelling and a relevant call to action. A call to action is something, a word or a phrase that you're telling them to do something, an action word right now. Click here to call us, download something. These are all specific call to action. The call to action should be relevant and should be compelling. Normally, the call to action I use is book a free meeting, because most people who buy my service, who want my service, they need to understand what it is first. So I can't say that, how do you call it, buy. I can't use buy right now, because they don't know me, they don't know what I'm selling, they don't know whether it will help them. So if I'm able to get them on a free call, then I'll explain how it will work for them, and then they will understand. So the call to action you use should be very relevant and compelling. Now, when writing an ad for your company, please consider, am I promoting my business or am I promoting a specific product or service within my business? I've seen a lot of ads that promotes the business, that is more focused on awareness, and people click, they go to your website homepage, and they are not able to do anything, right? Based on the keywords associated with this ad, who is my audience? I keep saying it, you need to understand your audience. I have a session that is coming up maybe next 2 weeks, where we are going to dive into finding your audience and understanding who they are, where they are, the problems they have, how you can help them solve the problems, which platforms you can find them, what content they consume, and everything. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a 3-day live session where I'll be teaching people. I'll be working with them. Like I'm teaching, they're doing. 3 days. We break down who you're targeting and how how you can get them, which social media platforms you can get them, what content they consume, who they are, and a whole lot of other things, right? You need to know that. And what is the most compelling aspect of what I offer? Most people don't know this, right? It's very, very important. And ask yourself, are you a better choice than any of your competition? If there are 3 businesses that will pop up, right? The 3 businesses that pops up when people search for, are you better than all the 3? Are you writing something that is more compelling and attractive than all the 3? You need to know this. I always advise my clients that if you're just starting now, you have to test a lot of keywords to see which ones work for you. There are some keywords that will look very good but will not bring you any result. There are some keywords that will bring you a lot of visitors to your site or to your landing page, but then again, it won't turn into conversions, because we have several types of keywords. We have keywords for people who are just looking for information. We have keywords for people who are looking to transact. Now, transaction here could mean anything. It could be that they want to give you their free email and download something for you. That is a transaction. If you have keywords that shows that people are ready to buy, we call them commercial keywords. So you need to understand the intention behind the keyword. So what I say is, test a lot of keywords and see which of them will work. That is the biggest advantage of digital marketing. When you're doing a radio, a TV, or billboard, newspaper, you are not able to test your campaign. That is the problem. You're not able to test before you realize it's already out. And if it's not working, you have to go back and do another one. That will cost you a lot of money. If you're running a Google ad, even if it's a Facebook ad, if you realize that this keyword is not working, this image is not working, you can easily change it within seconds and see which one is working, and you can scale that up. Now, if you know me already, you know that I have one of the biggest missions in this world or in Ghana to help 1,000 local businesses generate between $100,000 to over $1 million. And I'm doing this by providing free marketing strategy for local businesses. So if you're a local business and you're interested in knowing more about how online marketing can take your business to the next level, there's a link here. Book it with me for just 15 minutes. We will discuss some online marketing strategies that can help your business. And if you want to tap into this my mission, if you want to help me achieve my mission, what I'm doing is I'm providing free 15 minutes marketing strategy over Zoom, right? So we jump on Zoom, we talk, I understand what you're selling, and I provide quick solutions, quick tips that you can implement in your business right away. If this is something that you are interested in, just jump into it. There's a link below this video. Click on it and book a call with me. But if you are not the only person who takes the decision in your business, make sure you come with the person who takes the decision, because what we're going to talk about is high level decision making stuff, right? Like how much you can spend on ads, should you even spend on ads? These are high level decision making. These are not things that you delegate to junior staff, right? So that is it. If you're interested in something like this, kindly get in touch, book a meeting with me, and let me help you so that you also help me achieve my goal within the next 5 years. So we work with a security service business, and we've been able to generate over 14% of conversions. Like we generated a lot of awareness for them, and the awareness resulted in a lot of leads, and the leads brought in some sales. About 14% of what we did brought in conversions. But what I need you to know is that you might think that 14% is low. Normally, conversion rate in the B2B level is around 3%. So we're able to achieve 14%. That's a lot. I have a lot of case studies that I would love to share with you for you to understand how online marketing can work for your business, right? So you can comment below and I'll get in touch, or click on the link and book a meeting with me.